So you would think in the year 2023, in the new era of console generations, PS5 and the Xbox Series consoles, you would think that for how strong these systems are, that games would also be improved upon, play better, feel better, graphically look better, performance-wise as well. But no, some developers still decide to release a game capped at 30 FPS per console. And for me, I like to have as many frames as possible as I can when I play games, single player or multiplayer. So it's insane to think that Bethesda would release a game exclusively for the Xbox Series consoles to be kept at 30 FPS. Why? I don't know where the decision was made to do this to Redfall, because this game is not like blowing anything up. It probably has a little hype from a group of people, but it's nothing too big. So why would you diminish it even more, give it bad rep to cap it at 30? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Gotham Knights did the same thing. Their game also has other problems, but that did not help in this case at all to be capped at 30 FPS on the new generation of hardware for consoles. But then they also said they're gonna patch 60 FPS later into the game's life cycle. So then why release the game? Just delay the game. Yes, it probably goes more into decision making to delay a game or not. But I would think that gamers, for the most part, are more welcome to the idea of a delayed game, because that means delayed game, more time, more resources into making the game even better than it originally was. So I don't know why they're deciding to release it now, because it's gonna do more harm than good. You can only make a good impression one time, and then people will give up on it if you do a bad first impression. So I don't know why they're actively doing this. It doesn't make any sense. Hopefully they come to their senses and delay the game to release with 60 FPS, or they work some magic and have 60 FPS at launch. But I still don't know why they would bother doing this. So it really makes you wonder, just like, why even bother? It makes no sense to release a game capped at 30 FPS on consoles that can clearly run games at 60 FPS, no less, exclusively for the Xbox, and which Xbox owns Bethesda as well. So like, how are you gonna do a first party game like that? Like, Xbox is already low on good first party games in general, so when you do have one coming out, why just not give it the time it deserves? Because, say what you want, Xbox needs better exclusives. So for them to do this, it makes no sense whatsoever. And just looking at the game, no, I'm not saying the game looks bad, but it doesn't look like anything too special. It's going to be one of the games that are released throughout the year, going to be forgotten about, then everybody else moves on. So you should try to make an impression, a good impression, not capping a game at 30 FPS. You wouldn't think it's such a big deal, but like, 30 FPS, getting so comfortable playing games at 60 FPS, first party or third party alike, but not going back to 30, makes no sense. Maybe if released on older hardware like the Xbox One or PS4, but it's not going to. It's exclusively only on the Xbox Series X and S. So it just makes no sense to release it like that. So I would like to see what happens. I don't think the game's gonna do too hot, which sucks because every game deserves a fair shot. But you also can't sabotage your game like that by just releasing it capped at 30 FPS. And it's not like they're experimenting to see if they can release a game at 30 FPS to see if it's fine and then update it later. Gotham Knights got backlash, and other games capped at 30 also got backlash as well. So why try to think it wouldn't happen to you as well? If other games already got clowned upon for doing capped 30 FPS on new gen, specifically new gen, if you cap it at older gen, the previous generation, people are more likely to understand, but not on new hardware. I don't know what's going on over there. Bethesda needs to get their stuff together. I know it's not Bethesda in general, it's one of their companies that they own, but still, I assume they're overseeing it and okaying this. So it just doesn't make any sense. Well, let me know what you guys think of Redfall being capped at 30 FPS. Until next time, see ya.